On behalf of the family, I'd like to extend our heartfelt appreciation to everyone who made time to be here with us today for this Requiem Mass in memory of the former First Lady of Ghana, Her Excellency Nana Konadu Aima Rawlings. Your prayers have lifted us up, and your presence throughout the past month reminds us that we are not alone. We thank you for your presence here. On Friday, the 28th of November, we send off our First Lady, our mother, and we would be honored if you would be there to give her a fitting farewell. The venue is the Black Star Square, the Independence Square, and seating starts around 6 a.m. The attire is black. We thank you for being here with us, and we pray that the Lord Almighty will grant us good health and the grace at such a time. And we also pray for clear skies for Friday. Thank you so very much. May God bless you.
Thank you once again for coming. I want you to stretch your hand and shake the one next to you and say thank you. Get us somebody. I mean, snow be ready. I'm
Christina Dilote. This is my student. She's called Efwata. She's a very good student, a very good, academically everything, sports, she's there. Sometime now, almost 2 years, she was struck down with this thing. We don't know where it's coming from. We have contributed at school to help her with her medical bills, but they have recommended further hospitals to look at it. Because she's staying with her grandmom, she's not able to raise that money. Anyone who is having the money, please save our girl. She really needs to be saved. As at the moment, she can't do anything on her own. She needs to be helped out to bath. She can't even not swallow anything solid. She only takes in liquid at the moment. Please, Ghanaian society and Ghana as a community, we are begging. Save Efwata for me, personally. This is my student and I really love her. I love all my students, but at the moment, what is happening to myself, I don't feel comfortable looking at her. So I always ask her to cover her face with this. In the whole term, she can come to school for maybe 3 weeks, and that is the end of her academic term. And we are not so glad with this. Please help her. Thank you. That we know we are coming on board to help this girl for us. But because she's staying with her grandmom, the grandmom cannot bear the hospital bills. She hardly walks. She needs to help her to walk around. Sometimes it's being done by her friends. Have enough time to do certain things. We do help her, but we think, and I'm just pleading. She's one of my good students, and I don't want to lose her.
How and where do we begin to tell the story of our dear sister, Nana Konadu? She was our trailblazer from the time we met her in our lives. She was not the older sister, but by divine arrangement, while our older sister was at the time in boarding school, Nana Konadu slipped into that role and wore the mantle of the leader. As we grew, and for as long as we've known her, she has always been the one who mobilized us all. Her mobilization gift was extended at the time to most neighborhood kids living in the Accra Ridge area. Our neighborhood kids were all offsprings of the first civil servants of the First Republic of Ghana. With these friends, we formed the Feather Club, and our sister Nana Konadu led us into performing plays, and organized other activities such as lemonade stands to raise money for the Red Church Fund. The beauty of her talents was fascinating as we grew up, and she taught us so many things, including ballet dancing, sewing our own clothes, and as we grew older, and generally being there for us in aspects of our lives. She was the big sister who guided us through life's turbulence and stood to fight battles if she realized someone was treating us unfairly. She was the example we followed as our lives were being molded by our parents, and set us straight when she thought we were out of line, but learned to negotiate her standpoint with our parents to get them to understand our viewpoint. Her generosity was a gift. She extended beyond her siblings, giving of herself to make others better. This, in a nutshell, describes our sister as we grew up. Nana Konadu was our role model, and we aspired to be like her. She was trendy, be it in music, new dances, or fashion. She had a passion for culture and showed a vivid interest in the arts. This was demonstrated in her participation in plays and operas while in Ghana International School as well as at Mota. Her childhood abilities and capabilities were clearly the tools that molded her and gave her the courage to evolve into a political life. She exhibited characteristics of her upbringing in everything she did in her daily life: courage, honesty, compassion, empathy, generosity, and more. Those characteristics and the good education we received made up the most important legacies of our parents left us.
Now, O God, strength comes from thee. Comfort comes from thee. Grace even to mourn and to grieve comes from thee. So as your people together we pray for the family of your handmaid, whom you have called unto yourself in good time, having made use of her to your glory and to the praise of your name. We pray for the children who shared what you gave unto them with the nation and with the people, as they stand alone in grief, and even in deeper grief than all of us. We lift them to you. May your spirit comfort their hearts.